Sixth season with the Grizzlies. He's the elder statesman.
Oh, yes.
Oh, steal by Morant. Here comes showtime.
Finds Bogdanovich. Pocket pick by Morant. Behind the back. Sky and jam.
Morant to the rim and in.
Brandon Clark, an excellent rebounder, grabs that. Morant back to Clark. Layup is good. John Morant once again. That was nice. Ahead to Brunson. Brunson goes inside. Layup blocked from behind. Oh, what a block from John Morant. Here comes Morant the other way. Lobs it in and Clark throws.
Aaron pass. Smith saves it, but back to the Grizzlies. Morant ahead of steam. Length to the floor, and he punches it.
He's fast, and at this point, I think he knows Fernando.
One by Houston. Here comes Green, 1-on-3. And look at Morant coming out of nowhere.
The referee does have to deem it's got a chance to go in, and maybe that's what the...
No, you're right, Barlow. It looked flat.
John Morant, who never looks flat. Pocket pass by Finney Smith, bounces past McGee, and running the floor, Desmond Bain to the up and under.
Great work by Conchar, just battling Durant.
Morant for three. Bingo! 5 for 5 from Morant and 2 for 2 from downtown. Irving threw it to Conchar. Lob. Morant!
Morant, he's shooting 60% from 3 this season. A guy you got to close out on now. May have gotten away with steps instead. Give him the bucket.
Patience within that offense. Every single guy just moving the ball until you get a great shot.
Yeah, that's what John Morant does right there, KD.
That patented floater jumps off the rim, and Steven Adams down to Pittsburgh with the rebound, and that's what they do, T. Right there is a perfect example. He used every pound.
Yeah, it was interesting because in that last game on Saturday, I didn't feel like Memphis had a great matchup for him. Desmond Bain was a little bit too short. Aldama is not quite big enough.
Dillon, a deep three. Morant, an offensive rebound, under 3 remaining in what has been a disaster of the second quarter for the Grizzlies. Fade away by Morant is in.
Mark Jones alongside Mark Jackson and George Sedano. Here's Morant getting downhill against Nurkic, and the left-handed finish smooth with the jelly mark. After he suffered an injury, he's got 10 quick ones here. He has scored all of the points for Portland. Adams inside off the nice dime from John Morant.
Just because this league seems like it's come easy, you want to continue to execute.
Morant gets by Thor. Sets up Brooks for 3. Good again! Dylan Brooks. Morant. 10th assist. Behind the back. Oh, wow. Yes! Yes! And the foul!
Petey, they have the foul, Petey. So right now, I need to bring a little life into this building.
Morant elevates and scores. I was going to say, when you talk about energy, Brown only 1 of 6 now from the long line. Morant scoops and scores, and the foul. This is where they have gotten to cut the deficit, but then Boston has had yes! And Morant with a block of Brogdon.
Playing in his 3rd game with the Spurs. 6'11", 235, the second-year player. And he's got to contend with a high-energy guy in Clark.
John Morant. Yeah, Adams
is a Hulk in there. 6'11", 265 as Morant gets the end one, stops the Spurs 8-0 run.
LaRavia into the lane, and Jake LaRavia got the defensive stop. Oh, what a tap behind, and a flush by Clark.
Well, he was the guy I know the Utah Jazz, at least according to reports, they wanted him in that Gobert deal. Minnesota wanted to keep him, so enamored with him. Tried to get around a screen, but couldn't get to Morant, who converts on the 3.
At about 2 points a game. Here's the quick inbound. Midcourt, Morant. Good! 2-point game. Big lead for New Orleans has been set.
What a steal.
Wasn't that something? Here comes Morant. He'll fly and get it to go. Taking it right down the boulevard. And he ties the game at 58. What a back screen there by McCollum. To free up Murphy. Morant. Oh, takes off and changes and puts it down with the offhand.
See, on this is the Grizzlies, their three-point defense partners got to pick up.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And John got a piece. Aldama. 4-3. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conchar. Top side of Giddey 3. That's going to be short. Rebound Morant. Morant ahead. Conchar, yes! Morant against Sabonis. Gets to the goal and one. Morant. Conchar, 2 seconds. Morant, a desperation 3 to beat the shot clock, and he put it in. 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pelicans won the first meeting 113-102. Morant on the deck, slicing through. Finger rolls it up and in. Morant against Alvarado.
A hard roll by Steven Adams.
Ja for 3. Holy cow. In the win over New Orleans, and he triples the Grizzlies back in front. Brunson, swatted by Adams.
Brunson's hurt, partner.
Yeah, he had a thigh contusion. There's a lob for Morant, tough catch, and puts it up and in.
That's why the Knicks have been able to successfully double-team this guy.
Morant goes inside, reverse, count it, and the foul. A sensational move from John Morant, and a chance for a three-point play.
Number 1 in the NBA in offensive rebounds per game. That one poked away by Conchar. Adams up ahead to Conchar. The lob to John Morant. Edwards straight away 3. No. Adams comes out of there with the rebound.
Got to get back.
Oh, my! John Morant!
Force Embiid into the fadeaway jump shot when he contests with a contest of those shots.
I think that's going to be an intriguing matchup because Embiid plays all over the floor. And Morant. Embiid with the pull-up. And both teams ice cold to start. A look ahead for Adams, and he reverses it up and in. Steven Adams.
Of Jaren Jackson Jr. when he goes to shoot.
Clark flashes in the paint. Pogo sticks and hits Morant. There was a double team, and Morant took clear advantage of.
Brandon Clark with the rebound. He has 10 boards. Got in the basket this time and flushes it. Took it back behind his ear and threw it down.
And the rebound, Brandon Clark. Good defense by Conchar. Morant attacks Bate, spins, hangs and banks it in. How in the world did he do that?
Defending the painted area for the Grizzlies.
Thunder averaging 57 paint points per game. Morant taking flight. Yes, and the foul. Pokusevski was in full retreat, and Morant took full advantage.
Like I said, against bad, struggling defensive teams want to move as much as Nice.
Aldama. Morant with the dime, and Aldama the slam. Well, he says he's a sneaker collector, so I'm going to assume that he goes for the good stuff. One for Adams. And Morant with the first assist of the game. Connaughton off the exchange with Portis. And Morant took the rebound away from Santi Aldama. Morant, speed dribble, goes right at George Hill. And to the rim, yes, and the foul. And Milwaukee starting to find the range for 3, but it may be too little too late. Morant, speed dribble. Oh, yes, and the foul. He somehow spun it in.
Oh, man, that's a dangerous play, though, by Antetokounmpo.
They're playing against the hottest team in the NBA, coming in tonight's game with a 7-game winning streak.
And Morant just so fluid, so much touch inside.
Ya Morant jugando para un último intento.
Bueno, y por el equipo de Memphis, Jackson tiene 3 faltas, Brooks tiene 3 faltas personales, Aldama tiene 3 faltas personales.
3.
Young. And watching Grizzlies basketball.
Wow, I love it.
We love that. Morant with a floater from the baseline.
We love his game on a nightly basis. Morant.
Cameron Payne has been outstanding for the Suns team. Morant gets in the lane. He floats it up and in. Morant with 6.
what made this matchup seem so interesting. Last year losing to the Warriors in the second round of the playoffs in 6 games. First pass is a perfect one. And Jaren Jackson Jr. with the first points of the night. Here's Poole, stripped by Brooks. Morant having DiVincenzo look either way. Count it, and a foul. Ja Morant.
Point line against the Suns team that's not a big shot blocking team.
Paul with a fadeaway came up with an air ball and a shot clock violation. Ball picked up by Morant. Morant, full head of steam into a double team, banks it in, and the foul. Grizzlies in their wins shoot 38% from 3. In their losses, they're shooting 29%. Wainwright, Grizzlies deflect and steal. Grizzlies 27% from 3. Lob for Morant. 15-point game. Raptors trail by 19. Close out. Here's Morant. And Ja with the 3. And he's 33%.
Doing the things we know Scotty Barnes does.
Here's Scotty, denied by Ja. This season. Dylan Brooks. New Orleans asleep at the switch and a great feed by Morant.
Ex-teammate, AAU teammates.
Morant crossing over against Williamson and scores! Changing hands. Wow. Williamson going left. Roddy going one-on-one with the defense. Morant spins, drop off. Roddy scores!
And a level of athleticism. A lot of times you see guys that are that big and strong, they don't move that well. Good hustle here by Conchar.
Tyus Jones in. Lob for Morant, and the Grizzlies have their first lead of the game. Ball poked away. Here comes Adams running the break. Bounce pass to Aldama. And Morant somehow a three-point opportunity. Unbelievable. Houdini. Terry has it erased by Adams. Roddy finished off by Morant.
Morant with the shot clock under 10. Gets into the paint. And somehow managed to throw that one in, falling down with his offhand. Aldama backing in. 3-ball. Got it. Morant is only 31%. If there's been a weakness this year, it's been the long ball. But defending Brooks. Morant spins. And Carroll is there and commits the foul. Another and one opportunity for Ja Morant.
Morant against Sohan. Little in and out, elevates, hits, and is foul.
Action, allowing Morant to create opportunities.
Against send it in, Ja.
Pacers bring it in quickly. Here's Nembhard.
Because you don't want to play against this set defense. I like that.
And Morant throws it down.
Well, that's a lot.
Way Jackson got it. Matherin the other way.
Oh my goodness!
Tyus Jones has joined Ja Morant in the backcourt. Morant splits the defense.
Oh my goodness!
Straight wins. A team that hasn't lost since 2 days after Christmas. The game actually was played here against Phoenix. That is Morant.
Is in their favor.
Bane 59% from 3 over the last 6. 18 straight by the Grizzlies. Now a steal by Morant. Rubio's back. Ja to the cup.
Making his presence felt here on both ends, defensive on the offensive end, knocking down multiple threes this first half.
Morant behind the back. Another Aldama 3. Another make for Santi.
You had a tough time?
Yeah, I did. I think I called it the other name a bunch.
Morant gets inside. Bank shot is good. And a foul. Hanging in the air. And again.
Keep it simple. Just be smarter and more disciplined defensively. He's too complete a defensive player to have some of the bad fouls that he finds himself into.
Morant flies up in the air. Gets hit and the foul.
Sweet one dribble pull up by Cam. And that's his first bucket of the evening. Ja. And a lane to the hoop along the baseline and chance at a three-point play for Ja Morant.
Until the Grizzlies either win a championship and or knocked the Warriors out of the playoffs.
Oh, what a rejection from Morant.
A 2-point lead. There you go, JJ. Into the backcourt for Ja. 10 seconds to go. Morant, the crossover.